All right, let's get this thing started. What's your theme music, Channy? You gotta hit your. Oh, sorry, not that. It can't be that one. That one's used already.
No, this is mine. I'll put it up for like.
You got 5 seconds. Hey,
yeah,
Brian,
so
you got 5 seconds of intro music. Find it quick. Go.
Oh,
5 seconds of intro music. How do they start? Wait, don't start yet.
I got mine.
Don't start yet. Hold on. I got to figure out what they be saying when someone comes into the ring. Dang. Do they say introducing? What they say? What's the ring announcer say? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of You Think You Know. Introducing the challenger, hailing from Puerto Rico, la isla, Channy, IDK, Figueroa.
Chill before we get copyrighted.
And the other challenger, because we don't have a champion, the other challenger hailing all the way from Bloomsburg University, because I don't know where he's actually from, Brian Headbands Bond.
Oh, hell no. Joe, mine messed up. Hold on. Mine was supposed to be this. What?
Now you gonna play the same song?
Now it's supposed to be this. I would have been like,
chill. Here's
right there.
Was mine. Let me see if I can find it. I'm just in here, but I want this to be mine. Dang, YouTube, dang.
Imagine having ads. Oh, ads.
YouTube selling me, bro. All right, here we go.
In my damn hand.
That's right. I'm coming out with Brian. We next to each other. We next to each other in the lowrider. That's a fact.
SMDH.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of You Think You Know. Tonight, as you can probably tell if you've been paying attention, we are talking about WWE. We brought our man Brian Bond on the episode. Brian has been on this show before, so we don't need a whole lot of introduction, but we will get started with the show in just a second. So for right now, let's bring in this show right with our theme song. We'll be right back right after this. Oh!
Wrong button, bro.
Video. Oh. Funny. I swear I laugh every time because you and I are always just vibing. And I don't know if Brian can see us when we're doing that, but you and I are just grooving always. And then the guest is always just like sitting there listening. And I'm like, yeah. What up, Dally? What up?
Dally, oh, hell no.
Yes, sir. What up, Dally? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of You Think You Know, your weekly trivia show where we find out how much someone knows about something. And tonight,
how much
you think
someone thinks they know.
How much someone thinks they know about something. And tonight, we are talking WWE superstars. I'm talking from beginning till now. We are looking back at some of the history of the WWE.
So the oldest superstar I know is probably Andre the Giant.
Well, we're looking.
Ultimate Warrior, and that's it.
Some of these questions might go back a little bit further than that, but you're looking about the right area. We're looking at WCW. We're looking at WWF. We're looking at WWE. We're looking at it all tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So let me explain how this show works. If this is your first time tuning in, on You Think You Know, we have 15 trivia questions. They're all multiple choice on the initial round of You Think You Know. We do have a bonus round that I will cover all the rules when we get there later. But for right now, you just need to know 15 questions. They're all multiple choice. The contestants, Channy and Brian, who are going to head on this episode tonight, will have 30 seconds to come up with an answer. In that 30 seconds, we're going to be talking about our thoughts, talking about whatever. And at the end of that 30 seconds, I will ask the lovely gentleman in front of me to respond with the cards that are, or the pictures I've sent with them, so that they can tell us what they think their answer is. And then I will determine who is correct after that. And the goal is to find out who really knows their stuff when it comes to WWE and its superstars. Jeff Hardy, I win. I got it. I'm in here, baby. So, without further ado, gentlemen, are there any questions?
No, sir.
There is not.
Well, let's get this show on the road. Command 4 will give me the one I'm looking for. Oh, shift 4. Shift 4. All right, I'll remember that for next time.
Shake my damn head. Or SMDH.
This guy. I'm gonna stay in the middle, Channy, because I'm gonna be the referee. I gotta separate. Hey! I'm separating you two right now. So, all right, here we go. Let's get this show started with question number 1. Time begins once I finish reading the final option. Who was the inaugural, the first King of the Ring?
Oh, shit,
Was it A, Don Morocco, B, Bam Bam Bigelow, C, Iron Sheik, or D, Bret Hart?
Cake.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
You sure?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I'm sure. That's why I said it.
Okay.
Chaney. Chill, Chaney. Xavier's talking reckless. He said Xavier.
What's Xavier?
Okay.
Ooh, my cousin.
Dally coming to your defense. All right, we got 3 seconds. Who was the very first King of the Ring? Was this A, Don Morocco, B, Bam Bam Bigelow, C, Iron Sheik, or D, Bret Hart? Answers, please.
Oh, shit. Hold on. I forgot we're doing
the I'll give you mine.
Dally, you spoke too soon.
Oh, the correct answer. I've got Chaney with letter B, Bam Bam Bigelow, and Brian has said letter A, Don Morocco. One of the two of you is absolutely correct, and that person is Brian, coming out swinging with the 1 count. Don Morocco was the first ever King of the Ring. I should have had you guys cut a wrestling promo at the beginning of the episode. We could have had a great. Oh,
my whole wrestling promo would have been woo!
Woo! You start smacking yourself. What is it?
You put too much pressure on me, Dolly. You got me over here nervous.
That's right. You got this man nervous. All right. Keep track of your own scores, by the way, because I will absolutely forget. But right now the score is 1-0.
I got 3.
Brian.
Oh, 1-0.
This guy. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Let's see how much you've really paid attention. What was the year of the first ever WrestleMania? Was it A, 1982, B, 1985, C, 1986, or D, 1988?
Hey, Brian, go ahead and message me that answer.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, that's how it is? Oh, that's how it's going to be?
I thought we were a team. We were the greatest tag team in the world. Until this jabroni. Chill, Chaney. Who called people jabronis?
The Rock.
Hey.
That's a point right there.
That's a half a point. You got to have a point right there. What was the year of the first ever WrestleMania? Was it A, 1982, B, 1985, C, 1986, or D, 1988? Gentlemen, answers, please.
With my boy right there, the Ultimate Warrior.
The Ultimate Warrior did not get you the correct answer. Because the correct answer is Viva la Raza. We're looking at letter B, 1985. The first ever.
Yeah, fuck you, Brian.
Hey, Chaney, he's got you. He's got you down for the 2 count right now, man.
Nah, it's good. I'm not worried about it.
I'm gonna get back up though. I'm gonna get back up though. Alrighty, gentlemen, we're moving on. Oh man, dang, he's still selling, Dolly. He's still selling.
This is beyond my time, my boy.
Brian's younger than you.
Listen, I started watching at a
Okay,
certain point in time, and I
They-
ain't go back. I
You
just
didn't
kept
get
going
this.
forward.
You didn't get this channel in Puerto Rico. Is that what you're saying? It wasn't on that. It was.
You a hoe for that. You're a whole bitch for that. I did what? That's what I'm saying. Like I started watching at a certain point, and then from there I watched forward. I never went back.
never
Like in
went back.
sports, you know the history, but like
Yeah.
never went backwards.
Yeah. I
The
definitely
only
never,
thing,
definitely never watched
that-
those games. That's for sure.
the only thing that like I know from like back then is like in that WWE game when you like went through all the WrestleManias and all the big epic moments and you're fighting those moments. But that's it.
Well, you should
Also,
know this
can we
then.
just-
First ever WrestleMania.
Yo, shut your mouth.
Also, Brian, you're getting WWE 2K22, right?
I am, yeah. I have a lot of faith.
I'm feeling some triple threat matches going on in this little squad. We got the PS5 Glue Squad right here.
Oh,
yeah.
In this chat.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're
Get
gonna pull up. And hopefully it's better. Chaney and I were just 2K20
Bro.
is such an epic disaster.
So dog.
Have you ever played online in 2K20?
So many times, and 70% of the time it disconnects.
But we're fighting, having a great match, right? And then at some point there's a split in the multiverse, and we end up in two different matches. So like last night, Chaney and I were playing, and I was like, after a while, I was like, Chaney, are you frozen, bro? And he was like, what you mean? I'm kicking your ass. And I was like, I just won. I'm like, I just won on my screen, and my man's just standing here. He's like, no, I'm working you over. I'm like, chill, bro. That's not like how do you end up in the multiverse playing WWE?
Like how? Like I just don't understand how like that happens.
3 years
like,
later,
even thinking like technological way, like there's just no like how does that happen? You're playing online versus somebody, and you just like you go from here this timeline, and it's just like
yeah. There's a split. We got to figure it out. Well, they better figure it out for 2K22 because I'm hyped for it already. I'm really excited about the. See, there we go, and we got Brian for my idea, the My GM mode. One of us takes NXT, one of us takes Raw, one of us takes SmackDown. We draft the roster and we just run that. We just run that joint. It'd be a fire, but it's never. They're not going to let that happen. But I'll take NXT. You know what I'm saying? NXT 2.0 out here. I got you. I'll make them the flagship show of WWE. All right. Let's move on to question.
I just want to show you something real quick.
Go for it.
This was the meanest. Wait. It's probably one of my favorite songs from WWE.
Best Triple H theme, without doubt.
That shit was fire. Then he switched it to like the game, and it's just cool. You know what I'm saying? So like, oh, that's Triple H.
Play the game.
Yeah, it's cool and all, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like my time was different. Is this thing on?
No, it's on. All right, here we go.
Okay, just making sure.
All right, moving on to question number 3. Here we go. Who was Bret Hart's original partner in the Hart Foundation? Was it A, Owen Hart, B, Jim Neidhart, C, British Bulldog, or D, Brian Pillman? Each of these four wrestlers were at some point or another in the Hart Foundation, but who was Bret Hart's original partner?
I feel like he did this on purpose, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it as soon as you know what I'm saying. Like it just makes sense.
Sometimes it do be like that.
Sometimes
it doesn't.
Shut your
10
mouth.
seconds. Oh man!
Oh yeah,
Dally getting the math involved. Get with the math. That's a fact. Big facts. Quick math. Here we go. Who was Bret Hart's original partner in the Hart Foundation? Was it Owen Hart, Jim Neidhart, British Bulldog, or Brian Pillman? Answers, please.
It just makes sense to have my boy Bret Hart here.
It does make a lot of sense.
Say el British Bulldog.
The British Bulldog was absolutely a member of the Hart Foundation.
Just however, not right now. I'm just going to fuck myself. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
However, Brian has answered correctly. The original partner of Bret Hart in the Hart Foundation was none other than Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Natalia's dad. I think. Dad? Uncle? Dad?
Dad, yeah.
Dad. who's RIP, I believe, is no longer with us.
Yep. Mm-hmm. None of the people in the Hart Foundation are besides Bret Hart.
It's British Bulldog's not alive?
He died in like mid-2000s.
Right.
Oh man, I'll be slacking a little bit apparently. Well, all I know is British or Brian Pillman with his
hell no. $80. You asking for way too much, my boy.
Can you put $80 on me? I'll take your money.
Hell no.
I'm not bougie. That's all I'm
saying. Hey Brian, I just want to say one thing. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're my dog. Feel me? I fuck with you. But you better relax. Relax.
All right. Like I said, you know where I'm at.
Joe, we playing for that controller. That's what we're doing.
Oh, I know. Right. Matter of fact, this cat got 4. I know where you at right now. Y'all pulling up the campus and cop one. Nice. I'm gonna give you an extra white one, but let me slide with one of those other ones, bro. You don't need all what you need. What you need all the controllers for, bro?
I'm just collecting them at this. They $75. I ain't giving them up.
Out here with the
but I see because the white ones is about the same price. So let me give you a white one, and you can, you know what I'm saying. Let me hold one of them colors. Hey, it's Black History Month. Let me get one of them colors.
Then they can't hear me.
I can't be out here. I can't be having the white controller in the Black History Month. I need the controller of color.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? You got.
This man, once he collects all the stones, he's gonna be like.
I know he's gonna have all the controllers of every color. He's gonna have his Infinity Gauntlet. Look at that, Jadell with the right answer. Appreciate that,
after
JD.
we said the answer.
Hey, he might have come late. He just said it, so I don't know. All right, moving on. I'm not even gonna say the score because we're doing great. This is great. Here we go. Next,
shut your ass up.
Next question: which superstar's entrance music contains the lyrics "They broke the mold when they made me"? Was it A, Shawn Michaels, B, Dolph Ziggler, C, Billy Gunn, or D, Mr. Perfect?
I do not know this one.
Just go ahead and tell me how the song goes, and then I'll figure it out from there.
To be honest with you,
you don't even know.
I don't know. I can't think of it at all. So when I wrote this question, I was like, hey, I never heard that in none of these guys. You know, I don't know what song that is.
I thought I was about to go perfect, but you got me here.
7 seconds.
Man, fuck you, V.
Oh my.
Oh, time's up.
All right, time is up. Which superstar's entrance music contains the lyrics "They broke the mold when they made me"? Was it A, Shawn Michaels, B, Dolph Ziggler, C, Billy Gunn, or D, Mr. Perfect? Answers, please. Brian has said B, Dolph Ziggler, and Chaney has said letter D, Mr. Perfect. I'll play 4 seconds of it.
That's right.
Mr. Perfect don't even got lyrics.
I don't even know his theme song. Chaney, I'll give you a point if you can tell me. You can tell me the wrestling name. You don't have to tell me the real name of Mr. Perfect's son, who was in the WWE. He was a member of the original Nexus.
Oh, let me see. I'm picturing somebody's face, but I can't think of his name. Let me see. Did he have beef with John Cena? He had like kind of. I can't even explain because he just looks like any other fucking guy.
In the Nexus, his name was Michael McGillicuddy. But after Nexus, they changed his name. What did they change his name to?
Michael McGillicuddy.
That was his name in Nexus.
Brian,
you know this one, Brian?
Curtis Axel.
Curtis Axel.
The
son of none other than Mr. Perfect.
They didn't treat him like it.
Sure didn't. They sure didn't. But he was nowhere near as good as his dad, so it makes sense.
Your daddy on my side. Take that $80 and shove it up your ass.
The correct answer to this question, because I don't think I said it, was letter B, Dolph Ziggler. Congratulations to Brian.
I mean, you put the song, so I can imagine.
I did, but if people don't know the theme song, then I just got to let them know real quick. All right, moving on to question number 5. This is I feel this one for you, Channy. I like this one for you. Who won? Speaking of the Royal Rumble this weekend, who won the first ever Royal Rumble match? Was it A. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, B. Big John Studd, C. Hulk Hogan, or D. Ric Flair?
Jeff Hardy.
Close.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Very, very, very close. Channy Dolly says I should give you a new category.
I might need it, bro. Shit's hard out here.
Because you selling. All right, time's up. Who won the inaugural Royal Rumble match? Was it A. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, B. Big John Studd, C. Hulk Hogan, or D. Ric Flair? Answers, please. Hey! You are both correct. The inaugural winner of the Royal Rumble match was none other than letter A. Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
The only reason I picked A was because I feel like we haven't even had it in a while.
I hate when you do that. Because it doesn't mean anything, but I appreciate it, Channy. I'm glad you got that one. You right back in the game. All right.
Yeah, I'm coming for that control, baby.
Facts. Right. There you go. Now you really going. Now he gonna really hit that time stone on you real quick and just change the flow of time.
Listen, you can start collecting controllers. They don't have to be different colors. You can collect white controllers.
Stupid. All right, next question. Here we go. Who was the WWE's first undisputed champion? Was it A. Hulk Hogan, B. Chris Jericho, C. Triple H, or D. The Undertaker?
Hold up. Do you mean undisputed world champion or undisputed champion period?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't remember. I have no idea. God bless you. I don't know what's going on over there. Are you coughing? What?
Confidence.
Confianza.
I'm confident. I'm gonna get this shit wrong.
All right. Who was the WWE's first undisputed ? Champion? Was it A. Hulk Hogan, B. Chris Jericho, C. Triple H, or D. The Undertaker? Answers, please. And once again, you are both correct.
Nice.
Chris Jericho, letter B, was the WWE's first undisputed champion. Congratulations. Speaking of nothing, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna. It's kind of non off topic. I was just gonna tell Brian. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I get on Smash, you make me have PTSD. Every time I get out, I'm like,
"Oh, Brian, real quick. This is a side note. Do you have 2K20 downloaded on your PS5?
No. I don't even know if I have the disc. I forget if I left it at home or brought it here.
I was gonna say because after your meeting, you were gonna have to put that in there so we could squat up a little bit and do a little triple threat. Real
I'm gonna keep it a beat with you.
Just to see how. Oh no,
I'm not playing.
Oh no, you would, but it's okay.
Not the way it is taking us to the different universes.
But you never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. We could end up in 3 different multiverses and all have a different outcome. It could be great. could be a fantastic time. All right, let's keep it pushing P on the next question. Question number 7. Here we go.
That boy's spitting.
Who was Hulk Hogan's opponent at WrestleMania 2 inside the steel cage? This was the first time a steel cage was ever at WrestleMania.
King Kong
WrestleMania
Bundy.
2.
Look at his name.
Was it letter A, King Kong Bundy, letter B, Andre the Giant, C, Roddy Piper, or D, Randy Savage? King Kong Bundy would have made a great. He would have made a great Wilson Fisk cosplay. He would have been a great Kingpin.
So look, I don't know if, I'm just going to throw out a name out there. Or you just think it's funny. The point of steel cage is to try to get out, right? I'm fucking sick. But the point of the steel cage is to get out, right?
Yeah.
I just think it's hilarious seeing Andre the Giant try to get out of a steel cage.
That would have been an incredible sight to see if you could see him pulling himself out of a cage. Although King Kong Bundy would have been equally a fantastic sight because he was ginormous. And Roddy Piper, I'd never seen Roddy Piper. Well, I don't know. And then there's Macho Man, I think his shoulders would have exploded from all those steroids if he would have tried to climb up the cage. So, all right, who was Hulk Hogan's opponent at WrestleMania 2 inside the steel cage? Was it A, King Kong Bundy, B, Andre the Giant, C, Roddy Piper, or D, Randy Savage? Answers, please. Hey, you tried to be slick. I appreciate that. But I caught it. The correct answer is letter A, King Kong Bundy.
That's what I meant to put. That's why I swallowed.
Right. Yeah. Don't matter.
It's still from the last one.
Brian, congratulations. You did get that one correct. Moving on to question number 8. You think you slick, don't you, Jamie? You think you slick? All right, question number 8. Who holds the record for the longest title reign in WWE history? Was it A, Pedro Morales, B, Bob Backlund, C, Bruno Sammartino, or D, Hulk Hogan?
Man, hold my side, Nick.
Oh, man. Channy, how many of these, besides Hulk Hogan, do you know any of the other 3?
Yeah, I know Bruno is the reason Bruno Mars.
We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno. I'm sorry.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done now. No, it's 5 seconds. We're gonna get struck.
Pedro Morales is
Miles. That's Miles' dad.
Miles' dad, yeah. And I don't know no name, Bob.
That's Randy Orton's dad. Oh wait, that's Cowboy Bob Orton. I guess that's the wrong Bob. Sorry.
Yes.
Dally says, "Did you know that Bruno's name from Encanto was supposed to be called We Don't Talk About Oscar?" Yeah, that couldn't. We can't talk about Oscar.
The only reason that they changed it to Bruno was so it fits with the no.
It makes sense. I get it because we don't talk about Oscar. That sounds kind of stupid. So I mean, I get it. All right, who holds the record for the longest title reign in WWE history? Was it A, Pedro Morales, B, Bob Backlund, C, Bruno Sammartino, or D, Hulk Hogan? Answers, please. Oh, even though we don't talk about Bruno, it is letter C, Bruno Sammartino. Correct. Congratulations to you both. Congratulations to you both for getting the correct answer. That takes us into still a pretty commanding lead. Brian, you haven't missed a question yet, have you?
I have not. You missed one, bitch. Stop trying to play me.
Which one did you miss, Channy?
He said, damn, I thought I was going to go 100% or whatever. So I know he missed one.
It was the Dolph Ziggler one that I got.
But he got that one.
You, Nick. You got that one. It was a different one.
The score, I think, is 8-4. I think the score is 8-4.
It's definitely 7-4.
No, it's not.
I swear on my mind.
I don't think he did. All right, let's go backwards. Let's go backwards and find out. So we got this one, Don Morocco. He definitely got that one. It's Brian, not Ryan, you idiot. This guy. It's because the name's not up there, but it's Brian.
Yeah, bikini.
And it's Brian, not
right.
Ryan. Anyway, he got this one. He got the WrestleMania one. He got the Jim Neidhart. Nope, you still spelled Brian wrong, even though I just spelled it for you.
Brand.
And Brand. Hey, Dally, put the sticks on, my boy. Just put a. Don't type no more. Talk to text or something. I don't know. You got to figure that out. He got Dolph Ziggler. He got Jim Duggan. He got Chris Jericho. Yep.
Yeah.
No, he didn't get Chris Jericho.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Man, fuck you.
That was like the first one you got in a long time. He got King Kong Bundy.
He got this one. I didn't.
And he got Bruno.
We both got Bruno. Yeah. No, there's no way he missed.
So he got he's 8 for 8, Chaney.
So it's like 8 for 8. What is it? 8 to 6? That's crazy.
It is. No, that would be crazy, but it's not even kind of close to that one.
I'm 50% right now.
Yeah. Something like 8 to 4, I believe, is the score. Oh, you see those bars? That was not on purpose.
Your mama. Keep going.
And on that note, let's take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsor, or hear about a word from our sponsor, Anchor. We'll be right back right after this.
And we're back.
And we're back. Here we go, Chaney. This is your chance to come back. It's not looking so good right now. We got to see if we can knock him down the peg and see if we can miss an answer here. I think I have one question that he's definitely not going to get, but we'll see when we get there.
Okay.
Moving on to question number 9. Let's see if you know this one. Let's talk about the women for a second. Who holds the record for the most title reigns in WWE women's history?
Ooh.
Is it A, Tristratus, B, AJ Lee, C, Charlotte Flair, or D, Mickie James? I hate one of these 4 superstars.
Same.
Fuck Charlotte Flair.
Same. She is the worst.
She took Lita out, almost fucked her up.
Right? Like, hello? 10 seconds. She was supposed to win it all, Chaney, right?
Yeah. As soon as I saw her coming, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, they're never gonna have a legend like that win though. They're just there for the pop.
I need a Bad Bunny to win it though.
Facts. All right.
He could have beat Brock Lesnar.
He could have, probably not, but you know. All right, who holds the record for the most title reigns in WWE women's history? Is it A, Trish Stratus, B, AJ Lee, C, Charlotte Flair, or D, Mickie James? Answer, please. You can't even switch it right. Dang, Chaney. The correct answer is letter C, Charlotte Flair. Dale, we typically do this show on Tuesdays. That's generally the only day that we stream. We might have to bring back a streaming. I don't know. We might end up doing something again sometime, but right now we're usually only on here on Tuesdays. So, all right. Moving on to question number 10, shall we? Let's do it. Love the energy, Chini. Who is the youngest WWE champion ever? Was it A, Randy Orton, B, Brock Lesnar, C, The Rock, or D, Yokozuna?
Wait. WWE champion, or does World Heavyweight champion count?
Well, considering Yokozuna was not in the WWE because it didn't exist, we'll say the heavyweight championship is he was still not he was not around for WWE. So,
shoot.
So did the WWE championship become WWE championship after the W?
No, it was always the World Heavyweight Championship for a long time, but we're talking just dude. Like it is obviously the heavyweight championship is what we're talking about, the big championship. But who was the youngest to ever have won that? Also, I know time's up, so those of you who are sitting at home waiting for the answer, but just wait a second. Yokozuna hella racist character. He's not Japanese.
No, he's Samoan.
He's Samoan. He is part of the Anwa family, the big Samoan family in WWE. Like he's related to The Rock, he's related to Roman Reigns. Like they're Rikishi. Like they're all the same family. And he made his name playing a sumo wrestler from Japanese because that cat was huge. A sumo wrestler from Japan, not from Japan.
It's like Kofi Kingston being Jamaican.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, I got one." Triple H said, "I got one question for you. Weren't you supposed to be Jamaican?" Kofi said.
I'm so funny.
That's one of my favorite moments in history, bro. That is so. He was like, and Shawn Michaels was like, "Yeah." Oh God! All right, who was the youngest WWE champion ever? Was it Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, The Rock, or Yokozuna? Answers, please.
The one and only, the GOAT.
or the Beast Incarnate? Letter B, Brock Lesnar is the youngest WWE champion ever.
Randy Orton's the youngest world heavyweight champion. And world champion as a whole. So that's why I got confused.
I see. He's over
I don't want to play this shit no more.
My mom told me I had to get off the game. I gotta go. All right. So you didn't get that one, Chaney, but you did. You're still shooting 10 for 10 right now, Brian. It's just feeling pretty good. Let's see how you do on this question and if you can stick to your
Brian, at this point, you're just going to have to fight me for that controller. I'm not doing this.
You know where I'm at.
Oh, he said, pull up. You feeling froggy, jump, Playboy. All right, next question. Who is the oldest WWE champion ever? Was it A, Vince McMahon, B, Bobby Lashley, C, Sergeant Slaughter, or D, Ric Flair?
This one might get me.
Dang, Jane. I don't even know what that's supposed to be.
It's a shock your face.
Oh, is that what that is? I can't see that close.
Your mama.
Who? Bobby Lashley low-key old. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm dead.
I knew it was Xavier. Look, I was like, is that?
I'm dead. That's hilarious. Who is the oldest WWE champion ever? Was it A, Vince McMahon, B, Bobby Lashley, C, Sergeant Slaughter, or D, Ric Flair? Answers, please.
I'm going to keep it a bean. I don't even have a guess. I'm not even going to bother.
You don't want to pick something, Chaney? Let's go with one.
I already had it on this. So I'm going to just leave it.
All right. Well, we appreciate the honesty, but it is not correct. The correct answer was letter A, Vince McMahon, at 54 years old.
I just have one question for Brian.
What's that?
How does he know all this stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
Have you touched grass at all? I'm just wondering.
Not grass, bro.
My boys are sweating. Everything he
said,
does.
Do you know what outside looks like? Is that
have you felt fresh air? When's the last time you showered?
Oh, I'm sick. I'm dead. All right. Well, let's see if you can pull up on this one, Chaney. You got this one, bro. I believe in you. Question number 12. Congrats, Brian. You still got your streak intact. It's like the Undertaker's streak. Let's see if it ends at 14 or whatever year it was for him. All right. What superstar trademarked the finisher entitled The Thump? Was it A, Coco Beware, B, The Godfather, C, Big Daddy V, or D, Junkyard Dog?
Junkyard Dog? What are these names?
Coco Beware was remember the cat who
it was me
on that episode with Bree whose parrot died in that house fire?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Coco Beware.
I do remember that.
Mm-hmm. And The Godfather, otherwise known as
Papa
Shango, and he had another iteration.
Big Daddy V, I saw him. I was watching like these old ass.
And the Nation of Domination.
I was watching these old ass Royal Rumbles, and I saw Big Daddy V come in. But
Big Daddy V or Viscera, that dude was huge also. And then Junkyard Dog was JYD. That's Junkyard Dog, baby. All right, what superstar trademarked the finisher entitled The Thump? Was it Coco Beware, The Godfather, Big Daddy V, or Junkyard Dog? Answers, please.
I don't know this one.
Interesting. You both said the same answer. The correct answer is letter D, Junkyard Dog. You both have got it.
I don't know this one. Hey, fuck you.
It was a headbutt in the corner. I think that dude was wild. He's hilarious. If you ever watched the tape of him, he got. Yo, he playing you, Chaney. You have to pull up on your boy, bro. You don't have to pull up on Dally. He talking
I'm just let it keep rocking.
He was talking about Brian. Okay. Yeah. All right. JYD, man, he came in with the chains. He used to bark. He was wild. That dude was wild. It was pretty fire. All right. Next question. Question number 13. Let's see how you do. Speaking of black wrestlers, what wrestler is known as the Jackie Robinson of professional wrestling, being one of the first successful African American wrestlers? Was it A, Bearcat Wright, B, Ernie Ladd, C, Bobo Brazil, or D, Tony Atlas?
I don't got a clue.
You know better.
Come on, man. It's Black History Month. I had to throw this one in the episode. Had to throw it in here on today.
Is it really? No, imagine.
Today's February 1st, so yep. We are the nation of domination. What wrestler is known as the Jack?
You don't even know what I'm talking about, bitch.
No, but that was a really bad transition. I'm talking about black people, and you were there. Oh, they're everywhere. And I'm like, hey, yo. What wrestler is known as the Jackie Robinson of professional wrestling, being one of the first successful African American wrestlers? Was it A, Bearcat Wright, B, Ernie Ladd, C, Bobo Brazil, or D, Tony Atlas? Answers, please.
Feels right.
It's A or C.
It is A or C. That is correct. Bearcat Wright being the nickname that they gave to Keith Lee before unceremoniously releasing him, which still infuriates me to this day. But unfortunately, it is not him. And this is the one I thought I was going to get you on, Brian. I'm not going to lie to you. I did not think you were going to be able to pull this one out. But somehow, you did. The correct answer is letter C, Bobo Brazil.
So Tony Atlas came too late, so I knew it was one of the other three.
Hey, I don't even know Bobo. I'm not even going to lie to you. I didn't know he was a thing. This is my Black History Month fact for the rest of my life in wrestling. Well, from there, I mean, it's almost a given that you're going to end up with a perfect score. But I'm intrigued. You will be the first person in the history of ever. I think Lowry might have gotten a perfect score, actually. Lowry's he did really well on that episode. I got to rewatch that. But all right. Question number 14. Let's see how we do on this one. Which tag team holds the record for the most tag team championships? Was it A, the Hardy Boys, B, Harlem Heat, C, the New Day, or D, the Dudley Boys?
So listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I was set. I was going to pick a choice. I was going to do that choice because I was just going to leave it on that choice. But I'm going to choose something else. And I swear on my mother, if it's the choice that I skipped on, I will jump out the window, bite on glass.
Channy, do you know who Harlem Heat is? It's not saying that it's the answer, but I just want to know if you know who that is.
No.
Okay. Harlem Heat was Booker T and his brother, Stevie. So that was their tag team. All right. Which tag team holds the record for most tag team championships? Is it A, the Hardy Boys, B, Harlem Heat, C, the New Day, or D, the Dudley Boys? Gentlemen, answers, please.
No, duro.
Letter D, the Dudley Boys for Chaney, and letter C, the New Day for Brian. Chaney, what was the other answer you were going to go with? I just want to know.
Last question was A, and I got it wrong. So I was like, I'm going to go A again, and I was just going to stay. Not even because I thought it was the right answer, just because I was just going to stay with A, whether it was right or not. Mm-hmm. So it was going to be A.
Okay. Well, the good thing is you did not pick A, because that's also not correct.
I was looking for glass, but I don't have any on my end.
But it's okay, Chaney. It's a great thing. Because you got the correct answer. The correct answer is... For the first time on the show tonight, Brian did not choose the correct answer. The correct answer for this question, who holds the tag team record for most tag team championships, is letter D, the Dudley Boys.
Dudley Boys. That white boy with the glasses and the black dude.
Devon and Bubba.
If I remember correctly.
Bubba Ray.
If I remember correctly.
Oh, he was definitely hating on you. That's what. Oh, you're not talking about Dally?
Well, no, I am. Look at what I put up. If I remember correctly, he said, "Yeah, never mind, Brian, my man."
But he still believed in you, even though Brian Brand is your man. Brand. You know what I'm saying? The score is
a lot to a little.
We're not gonna say the score. It's not. We lost count. Brian's only missed one question though. Hello. Hendrix makes content. Thanks for pulling up. Yeah, Brian, man, you were so close. Question number 14. Yeah. This is the one that got you. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one for sure.
Wait, listen. Whether I broke the streak or not, this man has the best score we've probably ever had.
Well, we've had a perfect score on an episode you weren't here on the history episode.
What, Brian? Gotta get better.
Chill. I guess so.
You gotta get better, good, bro.
Ted.
All right, I'm trash. I need to go touch some grass.
As a matter of fact, I do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I do need to go outside.
Just go take a shower really quick. It feels really good. By the way. Just take that shower and then go outside and just sit on the grass just to feel it. It feels nice.
We did have a perfect score on the You Think You Know history episode. She missed one but got the bonus right. Well, she missed two, and it was a double bonus episode where she got both parts right, so she got a 15 out of 15. But so far, right now, he's probably in the lead. So, all right. Last question of the traditional round.
She got 13 out
technically,
of 16.
You know what I'm saying? Technically.
It's fine.
All right. Let's see what we get with question number 15. This is probably my favorite question of the day. Which face of Foley made the catchphrase "Bang Bang" famous? Was it A, Dude Love, B, Mick Foley, C, Mankind, or D, Cactus Jack?
I have no idea what this is, but I'm going to go with one of these, and I'll tell you why after I go with it.
Okay.
I actually don't know this.
Gotta love the faces of Foley. That wasn't the Royal Rumble where like 3 different versions of Mick Foley came out.
Yeah,
such a great. And only Mick Foley could have pulled that off. Only him. Like he's great.
I actually don't remember if it was one or the other that I saw do this, but I'm just gonna take a guess one of them, and I'll tell you why.
All right. Which face of Foley made the catchphrase "Bang Bang" famous? Was it A, Dude Love, B, Mick Foley, C, Mankind, or D, Cactus Jack? Answers, please. Oh, okay. Differing opinions here. We got Dude Love and Mick Foley as our answers. Channy, what's your explanation, your rationale?
I don't remember if it was Dude Love or Cactus Jack when they came in the Royal Rumble, actually. And one of them, like when he came in, he went like this.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that was a Mick Foley thing for sure. I think that was just him, and then he did it for several. I think both characters have done it. Yeah. Brian, what's your rationale behind picking Mick Foley as himself?
It's not Mankind or Do Love. Then Cactus Jack might have started it with the hardcore stuff. I know Foley did it later in his career. That's true.
Yeah, I think Dude Love actually might have also done it, but the original person to make this catchphrase famous was letter D, Cactus Jack.
Mm-hmm. Fuck you, Brian.
Brian sold on the last 2 questions, man. Now the highest score he can get is a 14 out of 15, man. It's a rough life. But I'm intrigued to see if he can pull it off on the bonus round. Now here's how the bonus round works, since we are at the end of the No, Mankind would have never done that. That is so out of character for Mankind. All right, let me explain how the bonus question works because, it's a little bit different. So in the bonus question, things get a little bit harder because instead of 30 seconds, you only have 15 seconds to provide me with an answer. And on top of that, you cannot just pick A, B, C, or D because it is not a multiple choice question. The only way to get this one right is by messaging me your answer. Okay, so you have 15 seconds from the time I read the question to send me what answer you believe is the correct answer, and then we'll see who gets the bonus question correct. Any questions about the bonus question?
No.
All right, I'm patiently awaiting your messages. Question number bonus. Here we go. Whose theme song by Jim Johnston and the WWE Music Group is titled "I Won't Do What You Tell Me"?
What in the hell?
whose theme song by Jim Johnston and the WWE music group is titled "I Won't Do What You Tell Me"? Chaney, do you have an answer? Oh, wow. I hate you so much. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
That was not recently, but you can take that as the answer.
Oh, okay. That was an old message. I apologize. My fault. My apologies.
I do not, but I will just. Is it if I were just to ask, can I ask for a small hint? I'm not asking you for any hints. I'm just asking because I have a question. So is it? Can I ask
if
it's current?
They are no longer in the WWE. No, they are.
Gotcha.
Yo, 15 seconds, my boy.
Come on. I know, 15. It's been a while.
Hold my sec.
Let's see, one patient. I think you spelled Nash incorrectly, Chaney. Chaney said Kevin Nuts, which is I think Nash must have auto corrected. I'm not sure what happened.
My freaking iPhone, bro.
And Chaney, or I'm sorry, not Chaney, but Brian has said his answer was Stacy Keibler, and neither of you are correct.
Who?
That's very good.
I don't
know who Stacy Keibler is?
No.
Oh, she's one of the baddest females to ever exist in WWE. She had legs for days. I mean, they just went on and on forever and ever.
I was 3-year-olds watching that shit.
I was head over heels in love with that jump. Boy, back in the old days of WWE, Here Comes the Pain, bro. We used to be rocking with those Braun Panties matches and watching Sable and Stacy Keibler and Tristratus, and I ain't had no business doing that. But yeah, all right. So neither of you are correct, and you're both going to be upset. But it makes sense why you don't know the answer. But I'm just going to play a couple seconds of the intro here. This is the song "I Won't Do What You Tell Me."
What?
What in the hell? I mean, it makes sense.
I think there's words to the song, but I've never paid attention to them at all.
There's words when they made a new version of it in 2001 that no one liked.
Well, apparently, that's what they say. "I Won't Do What You Tell Me" by Jim Johnston and the WWE music group is the theme song of none other than Stone Cold Steve Austin. Chaney, I will give you a bonus point if you can tell me Stone Cold's original gimmick in the when he joins.
I'm gonna say right now, don't bother because I have no idea.
Brian, do you know this one?
Ringmaster.
The Ringmaster. Ringmaster, indeed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's okay. He doesn't get the bonus. Hey, even I knew that one, Chaney. I could have, you know what I'm saying? I could have done that one for sure. All right. Well, we're going to let Brian go here in just a second. He's got a meeting to get to, and he's got some grass to go touch. You got to go walk outside and go see what's good with the grass out there. But this has been another episode of You Think You Know. Dang, we didn't even introduce ourselves at the beginning of the episode or anything, Chaney. I forgot. This has been but we didn't do the. I didn't introduce myself, but anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, fuck you.
Thank you so much for sticking around on this brand new episode of You Think You Know. Make sure to follow us on all of our social medias. Check our Facebook page for our official merchandise. I bought a hoodie for myself. It's pretty fly. I'm not gonna lie to you. So make sure you check that out. The links are on the Facebook page as well as the episode description. So please make sure to check that out. Also, thank you to Brian Bond for pulling up on this episode. You are no doubtedly a savant when it comes to your knowledge of the WWE, and we appreciate you pulling up to the show. This has been another episode of You Think You Know with your co-host Alvin
and your co-host.
You think you know me, Chaney? What?
I think you know me, Chaney.
We are the Afro Latinos. This has been You Think You Know. Good night, everybody.